Well, let's talk now to Michael Becker, Assistant Professor of International Human Rights Law at Trinity College in Dublin. Michael, welcome back to the programme. Good to see you. Will this ruling change anything?
I think that it certainly can. It was really interesting to hear your correspondent in South Africa say that the mood there is subdued, that this doesn't feel like the victory they were expecting. I think that the South African legal team should feel very good about this result because the court, I think, it made a very strong statement about its deep concern with the humanitarian situation on the ground, the ongoing loss of life. So will it make a difference? I think it will, even though we've heard that Israel is rejecting the ruling, is disavowing the court, attacking the court's legitimacy. Public statements like that don't always measure up to what's actually going on behind the scenes. So I think the fact of this order, the fact of what the court has directed Israel to do, which, yes, it's difficult to enforce, but it is formally legally binding. I think that this will, behind the scenes, have an impact on the way that Israel organizes some of its behavior, both in terms of fighting the battle in Gaza. I think it will have to proceed on a more constrained basis, lest it be adding to the evidence of what could be acts of genocide. And I think this will also light a fire under Israel to do a lot more to make sure that humanitarian assistance isn't impeded.
It's a testing moment, though, isn't it, for the ICJ? And come to that, many international institutions, they rule, they speak, and then the world waits for something to change, for them to be impactful.
That's undoubtedly the case, and it's very easy for the hopes or aspirations that people might place in international institutions or in international law itself to be disappointed on a regular basis, because we want to see immediate responses, immediate results. But that's not really how it works in practice. That's why it's so important to understand that this legal case and this particular decision, which is just one part of that case, has to be understood as part of the broader political process here, this political ecosystem. So yes, we know that the U.S. is pushing for a resolution on the hostages issue, but that also links in to talks going on about, can some kind of ceasefire be arranged? So the fact that the court didn't go there, they didn't order Israel to completely suspend military operations, I didn't think that was surprising at all. I didn't expect the court to go that far. But what the court has said here can provide additional political pressure for all parties involved here to move things in that direction. The problem is that it's often hard to see the direct cause and effect between what an international organization or what an international court may do and those actual results that may come about after some amount of time.
Michael, good to talk to you. Thanks so much for coming on the programme. Michael Becker, Assistant Professor of International Human Rights Law at Trinity College in Dublin.